Welcome back again to the Penny Auction Wizards training video series. Right now we're going to look at one of the key setting feature areas in the backend administration, that is the site setting panel. We'll look at the site settings again. In the initial setup we did look at that, so I'm not going to go too far in depth into it, but I will quickly run through it. These are the ones that we're going to focus on really in this video, so without further ado, we'll start with the site settings. Again, straightforward. Your email for your Penny Auction Wizard startup, you want to make sure that your domain name is the same as the domain that it's installed on. Your sales phone number, generally you want that to be an 800 number for professional appearances. Your bid price, which is the standard auction price. The max discount of the buy now, again, you set that to 100% or 50%, depending on how much discount you want to give. You have your discount now of your half-back bids option, which should be 50%. Enable or disable your avatar. Those are the images that appear in the auctions when users bid. Your win limits per month, per week. Your featured auction count. These are how many auctions you're going to show generally in the auction. Your time out leave page, which is if a customer is sitting on your site for a long time, that's how many minutes it'll take before the auction actually times out on them and freezes the timers and prompts them with a window. The bid history count set to 10. That's usually a good idea to keep it at that rate. Your refresh timeout rate, which is your auction setting. Your date refresh rate, again, you want to leave these both to 1 and 3 unless you have a laggy system. Your tax enable, again, you can enable or disable it. Timer delay, enable or disable. Timer delay is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 end is when the auction ends, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 going once, going twice, sold, gives an extra 3 seconds for bidders to bid. You can enable your flash enable or disable. You can do your SEO URL support, your min bid type support, your bid up to type, your live map, your social buttons, enable or disable, your allow min auto bidder to enable, disable, block duplicate registrations from same IP, your date format you can change, your value price bid limit, enable or disable. That blocks people from pricing themselves out, spending too much money. You can choose your themes here. Here is your CDN enable disable. You can specify CDN link. Your buy now price from the bid packs. This basically stops people from using the buy now, the bids from the auctions against you, and having a buy now discount associated with that. You can choose your country, your state tax, and then of course you enable or disable your demo mode. Language setting, pretty straightforward. You can enable or disable multi-languages on your site. If you want to create a new language pack, you can browse to the language folder, translate the language. There's a lang.php, a lang_extra.php. All the language terms for the entire website are contained in those two files. So you can simply translate that and rename a folder that you downloaded, call it whatever the new language is, and upload it, and then you'll be able to enable or disable it here. Now your default language, you can choose from the default languages and then click set language. Your front end settings, pretty straightforward. You can change your logo. You can have a YouTube video URL. Your header tags, if you need to add any special header tags, you can do that. Your header description, again, for SEO purposes. Google Analytics, if you want to copy and paste your Google Analytics code in there, you can do that. And if you need to ever verify your site, you can do that as well from that section. This concludes the site settings section of the Penny Auction Wizards administration panel.